Hey, a very good evening to you traders. Mark here. Isn't the DAX an absolute monster? It's up 237 points today. It's broken right out of that range. Fresh highs. Pretty average volume, to be honest, but a good solid daily range on it. But the volume's not that huge, but it doesn't really matter. You know, if you look at it, it's pretty strong. That support from yesterday afternoon held very nicely this morning, and we gapped up very slightly at the cash open, drove higher, consolidated, and then it was just a complete rip into the afternoon. Just watching that just rip to highs. Do you know what? The bulls want to see that hold now for the rest of the week. There's a clear line in the sand there for me at 10,500 approximately, maybe 10,480 or so. You know, the buyers want to see that hold, digest a little bit there. That would be healthy for the bulls. Let the moving average catch up. Let it do a little bit of digestion above that resistance level, and then it will be prepared for another leg higher. If it doesn't, and we start to get a bit of failure and coming back underneath it, then there's going to be a lot of people trapped in that trade. So let's see exactly what happens there. Interestingly, as I talk now, the Dow is getting sold off quite a bit. It's taken out the prior day's high, but it's starting to unwind a little bit. Whether that will continue for the rest of the day, I don't know. Let's just look at the daily quickly, and we'll go back to that 15. Yeah, we did have 2 days ago. We had a really good run, so it's just taking a breather now. It's not doing much damage into that. And I guess it could pull back sort of half of that and still be relatively fine on a short-term basis. The key thing for me is, you know, yesterday's low. If that holds, then this is nothing. This is just a little bit of noise and nothing to be too worried about. We're pretty much not taking out lows at the moment, but let's see. You know, plenty of time left in the day to see if that can get some momentum to the downside. Maybe hold. Maybe there'll be a little bit of a day trade on that in the final hour of the day to the short side. However, just a caveat to that, if it does start to bounce back up, then maybe it might come up back to that VWAP, and it's just a mean reversion back and forth. So summary, line in the sand there for me. If it holds below and we come into the final hour as a short opportunity for a push into the close, if it pushes around here, doesn't even go lower, and starts to just run out of steam and sort of unwind back up, then maybe it's going to push back up to wherever that VWAP is at the time, offering sort of like a mean reversion type trade. I don't think, to be honest, I'll take that. That's not really my thing on a day like this. But let's see. Early days, as I say, we'll see what's going on. The other one quickly to look at is the Japanese yen, of course. That's broken that 102 level. You know, the daily chart is still in the channel. We've pushed back up. 102 is pretty key. It nudged above it yesterday. It's now down below it. It's taken a long time to undo all that down move from last week. And it's only not really done much damage into it. So let's see. You know, the key level, of course, is going to be that low there. If we break that, then obviously we've got that magic 100 coming into range. So keep my eye on that. Just want to see if it closes below the 102 today, and see how it trades. If it trades much lower than this, or if it manages to recover, you know, let's just see. And also, it does depend where that VWAP wants to close. If we do a lot of work to the downside and start closing below this sort of resistance level here, support level there, sorry, at 101.75, then I think bears will probably feel a bit more confident about the next leg. But it's all really about the close tonight. It's all about where they're going to close, these markets. So let's see. Monster day on the DAX. A bit of reversal going on in the US. Let's see if it will continue, and let's see if those support levels hold across the board. Have a great evening, guys. Back again tomorrow. Take care.